Scrolled by a little fast for reading out loud. All right, well, Stockholm, game directors, chief creative officers. I don't know if this is still, I wonder if they update this. Because, you know, it said the game was over, but there's been a lot added to the game since those original words were written. And, yeah, it's not over. I don't know that there is an end to a game like this. It's kind of one of the points, really. There are things you can accomplish and things you can do, but you can also just sort of explore the game pretty much for as long as you want. I don't know if you ever run out of things to do. You might grow bored of it, and there have certainly been times in my playtime with this game where I have been bored with it, but I'm back in another phase where I'm enjoying it quite a bit. So thus all the Minecraft play videos, which, assuming you've gotten this far, you must be getting something out of, or not. Don't know. I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't know me. Although you might know me a little better than I know you if you watch my videos, because it's kind of a one-way conversation most of the time. Feel free to comment on my videos. Let me know what you think. If you're a jerk, I'll ignore you, probably. That doesn't happen very much, although it does happen. Where are we here? Lots of names. Names. I'm sure they all have done a lot of work in the service of making this a game that's fun to play and enjoyable for millions and millions of players. So congrats to all of you. Thank you to all of you. I feel like this might be the time for me to skip this, unless I feel like I'm watching the credits at the end of a Marvel movie, waiting to see if there's an end credit scene. Maybe I should Google that while I'm watching this. Lots, oh boy, alphabetical, and we're in the B's. Maybe I'll sit and watch this. Feel free to skip ahead. I do plan to get back and spend a little bit of time in the overworld, organizing things and thinking about what I'm going to do next. I think next up for me is going to be to continue to explore the deep dark. Or should I say, the deep dark. I should always say it like that. The deep dark. That's the latest kind of freaky addition to the game. The 2 or 3 videos before this, I went and I did finally find a deep dark biome and started to explore it, and promptly got slaughtered by the warden several times. I think you have to be quiet, but I'm not sure how to go about being quiet. Alright, well, we're on the UI, folks. What's next? Marketing. Launcher. Smaller group. Lead architects. Oh, there's just 2. Greg Snook, or Snook, and Peter Wiest, or Weist, or Weist. Architects. Oh, there's lead architects and architects. I don't know what that means. Bedrock software developers. That's interesting. That must be, well, it's a game reference, obviously, but must refer to sort of the framework that the rest of the structure is built on, I would think. That would include databases and data structures and all kinds of stuff. Bedrock software developers. Is that not what we were just looking at? Oh, Bedrock. Oh my. Sorry. They're talking about different editions of the game. That's what it is. I don't really play Bedrock, so that's why it didn't occur to me right off the bat. I do have a PlayStation 4 version of this game, but I hardly ever play it. I like my Java edition. Not least of all because I can play it on my main workstation in the house, which is a Linux box. Shocker, I know. All right. Well, I guess I'm in it for the long haul here. Hopefully, we're getting to the end of it. What else is there? There's the console editions. I'd be a little surprised if they called that out in these credits. So I think we might be getting to the end of it unless they separately credit the Java developers. Populous Group LLC. There's a lot of companies involved here. Subcontractors, obviously. Insight Global, Calvi Consulting, Collabora, Tech Systems. Who knew? Not me. Web developers, of course. Realms. Well, okay, so are we going to credit every game in the Minecraft family? Realms software engineers. Lead system engineers. Service software engineers. Oh boy, here we go. Another long alphabetical list, although this one's moving a little quicker, so presumably less people, fewer people, I should say. Mangal Sriniva Samurti. Ooh, that's a good name. Cool name, bro. Torstensen, Fagerholm. Engineering managers, yes. Everybody loves the engineering managers. Speaking as arguably an engineering manager myself, not for software though. Audio. Much smaller group. Daniel Rosenfeld, Kumi Tanioka, Lena Rain are the composers. I've actually only heard of Daniel Rosenfeld before, so that's interesting. Visual arts. Who knew this episode was going to turn into watching the credits? Certainly not me. My advice to you is to stop about 10 or 15 minutes ago when these credits started. Unless you've never seen the credits and you want to see the credits, I suppose. Visual arts. Art directors, lead artists. Important part of the game. As is the audio. Now I play for my YouTube series without playing music because there are these clowns, trolls, copyright trolls, that YouTube seems to enable as far as I can tell. Now, to be fair, YouTube has a hell of a job that they have in part inflicted upon themselves by allowing copyright holders to claim videos and such, or claim rights to music, which, if it's a purely music video, or I don't know, it's a thorny subject. Artists deserve to be compensated for their work, but so what happens is there's these companies, and they're based in various places in the world, and they just sort of claim the rights to things that they don't have the rights for. One of those is Minecraft music, and they put a copyright claim on your video, and presumably their business model, their bullshit model, is to take any advertising money that is generated from those videos that they've claimed copyright on, even though it's an illegitimate claim, and presumably they must make some money at it, which really, it just pisses me off. That's something someone has decided is a legitimate way to get money to flow towards them, and it's just dirty. It's scummy behavior, and it sucks, and I hate it. I had one of my earlier Minecraft videos, they had a copyright claim put on it. I disputed it, and then I learned that the dispute goes to the claimant, not to YouTube. So YouTube is cutting themselves out of the process, so they don't. I'm sure they don't even see my comments, which was basically about how the claim was bullshit, with a bunch of references to the composer's website and the Minecraft website, and they just let it expire. Took a month. Now, I'm not expecting to ever make revenue off of my videos. That's not. I guess it's possible if I keep doing this for a long time. I may reach those thresholds where YouTube starts sending some money my way, but I can't see it ever being a significant source of income, and for me, and so I'm not that concerned about it, but just the fact that these companies and people, I mean, companies are made up of people. We shouldn't lose sight of that. This idea that corporations are an entity unto themselves is just not true. It's not. It's a legal fiction. Anyway, so there's people out there that have decided they can do this. Just makes me angry. And anyway, I'm ignoring the credits. There's a lot of credits here. Organizational coaches. I wonder what that means. That's interesting. Release management. Release managers. That feels like that's a tricky job. How do you decide at what point? I mean, I'm sure they've got a lot of experience with this, but quality assurance, also a tough job, I would think. Technical writers, just the one. Interesting. Brand creative. Now, here we are into the marketing stuff, which is fine. This is a massive enterprise these days. Everyone was shocked all those years ago when Microsoft bought Minecraft for whatever it was, somewhere north of $2 billion. I am sure that they have made that back and then some by now. I might be wrong about that, but if they haven't, it'll happen. It'll happen. Minecraft remains popular, and there's a lot of revenue streams that come from it, including things like merchandising and all kinds of stuff. So, there were pundits at the time that basically were saying that, yeah, Microsoft made a huge mistake here, but I think time has proven them wrong. Microsoft doesn't really talk about, or at least not that I've ever seen, what kind of revenue comes from what kind of sources within their gaming divisions, but I have a hard time imagining that Minecraft doesn't make a significant amount of money in terms of cash flow, and whether it's paid out its purchase price or not, I think is kind of irrelevant. It will eventually. I mean, if let's say it's earning $100 million a year, that's a 20-year return, but I'm sure it's more than that. I have no way to know, but I would be shocked if it wasn't more than that. And I would not be at all surprised if it's already paid out its purchase price and covers its operating costs quite handily. So, okay, so we're done the marketing stuff. Social media, chief storyteller. Interesting. Surely we are getting near the end here. More social media managers. Interesting. Assembly Media Inc. What does that mean? Subcontractor, maybe? How'd you like to be the web designer for Minecraft? Mr. Paul Madlin. User experience. I don't actually know what that means, separate from UI. trying to sort of manage the overall feel of the game. Wow, that'd be a tricky one to quantify. Operations, yes, of course. Although I'm a little surprised that they're credited here, but I guess everyone's being credited. Wait for the lawyers, they're coming. Bliggensdorfer, there's another cool name. HR, okay, well if we're getting HR credits in the game, then we are absolutely going to see lawyers. Could this be the dullest Minecraft video in the history of Minecraft videos? I think this is a contender. I am starting to regret watching all of the credits. Not starting, I am regretting watching all of the credits. But I'm in for a penny, in for a pound at this point. Now I just want to see how this ends. I better get some kind of in-game item for sitting and watching the end of the credits. That would be kind of fun, actually. If you got like I don't know, a banner pattern, or I don't know, some kind of netherite, maybe a netherite hoe. Something that you could never ever wear out without some serious effort. A netherite hoe, unbreaking 4, efficiency 4. That would be the farmer's dream right there. And I guess you'd need a shovel as well. Automation, data and analytics. What about the lawyers? Did I miss the lawyers? That makes me sad. Data science and analytics, data science lead, data engineering lead, data and analytics lead, analytics environment manager. I don't know what data engineering means, to be honest. Like, you're not exactly engineering anything when you're analyzing data, so I don't know. Anyway. Grant Jenkins. I know a guy named Grant Jenkins. I'm sure it's not that Grant Jenkins. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Data engineering. I should really look up what that is intended to mean. Not a fan of that kind of terminology, to be honest. I mean, I'm not debating that their work is technical, but I would be surprised if it constitutes engineering. User research. Business. Oh, here come the lawyers. Maybe. It'll probably be a separate team. There'll probably be like 50 lawyers. Yeah, licensing is going to be I'm sure, a massive revenue stream for Microsoft. Business development for Minecraft. That'd probably be a pretty interesting job. Business managers. I don't know if I know what that means either. There's a bunch. There's a bunch. And more companies, Apex and Maxra. Business development managers. And the end. We're done. We're done. Are we done? We're done. Magically, we're done. Please don't tell me there's like 10 more minutes of this. Country managers. Oh my God, we're going to be here all day. Just Japan? Japan's the only one that gets a country manager? That's interesting. What about Micronesia? Doesn't Micronesia deserve, nay, require a country manager? Really? Come on. That's BS. Micronesia needs some representation. Program managers. No idea what that means. Mostly subcontractors. Studio compliance lead. What? Intellectual property enforcement lead. Yeah, I suppose that's probably a real thing they need to be concerned about. Category managers. Once again, no idea. Player support. Have you turned it off and on again? Did you reboot the computer? Did you restart? Did you reinstall Java? That's probably what Anne does, Anne Quaranta. I'm sure that's what she spends all her day doing. Customer support, program manager, community managers, customer support leads, customer support. I was going to say this could be a long list. Probably that's all help desk and service desk staff that work out of somewhere else in the world other than North America or Sweden. And there's too many to credit, I would imagine, and probably they change all the time. Like any call center, pretty much any call center. Marketing, where is legal? Camera always messes me up because it mirrors me. So when I look left, my face looks the other way on the screen, which, I mean, makes sense as it's showing me in the mirror. But anyway, here we go. Hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Legal, finally. Oh, there's nowhere near as many lawyers as I was expecting. 1 head and 4 counsel. 2 or, well, I'm surprised there's not more. And finance. Didn't we already cover finance? Axelson, Norlander, Learmark, Studios, Quality Team, Microsoft. Oh boy. If we start crediting Microsoft employees, this is going to be another 20 minutes long. So is this apart from the Mojang quality people? That seems weird to me. Moody. That's an interesting name. Moody Gadar. Or Moody, maybe. Ooh, special thanks. Does that mean we're almost at the end? UK Studios. Oh no. Oh no. I might have to cut this out of the video. I could make this a a separate video that no one will ever watch past about 12 seconds. Minecraft, full credits. yeah, I might just do that. This is just too boring for a inclusion in a video. I don't normally edit these things and chop them into pieces. I don't think I've ever done that with a Minecraft video, although there are a couple that I really screwed up that I probably should have figured out a way to do that, or not figured out, decided on a way to do that. I might just do that now that I'm blathering on here. I need to look up some synonyms for the word blathering. Special thanks subcontractors group from Experis. Experis? It's probably meant to sound like experience. More special thanks. Nobody. Oh, 4J, right. Right, 4J. Oh, my screen is too small to catch that whole title of Albert Pastore. Oh well, sucks to be Albert's title. Ooh, there's a good name. Nalagandula. Yeah, cool. Cool. Lionbridge, Poland team. Alright, so what am I thinking here? Should I stick the... maybe I'll stick with reading the little story at the end, and then cut out all the credits. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Assuming this ends at some point, which I guess it has to. Theoretically, you can't list every person in the world. And now, each of our players individually. Based on Microsoft's data science team. Here's every single person that's bought Minecraft. Be sitting here for 7 years. Yeah, so I think what I'll do is cut out after the credits, sorry, not the credits, the story, and just as the credits start to roll, I'll cut that out. I'll cut out all of this credit stuff. Make a separate video that no one's ever going to watch for more than 5 to 10 seconds. But I'll put it up there just for the hell of it. And then carry on with my play. This has taken forever. Like, what have I been watching this for? Half an hour? I didn't really make a mental note of the time. My video length is approaching 50 minutes here. And I don't think I played for more than 15-ish before I jumped through that portal. Oh, what was this category? Playtesters? Lionbridge. Apparently they've got a lot of business with the studio. Lots of Polish names. Oh, this is a Polish studio, wasn't it? Yes. Or a Polish portion of the business. Lionbridge, that's a separate. It's either a sub-company or a subcontractor. Jakub. Jakub? Probably Jakub. Maybe Jakub, I don't know. I do know some folks of Polish heritage, including some of my extended family, but I've never been. And I don't know if I know anybody that speaks Polish. I don't think so. Well, that's not true. I do, actually, but I haven't seen some of those folks in a long time. And I don't think we ever talked about Polish things too much. Yay, water rushing through the plumbing stack behind me. It is that black pipe there that I can't probably follow with my finger in reverse mirror, kinda, there we go, I'm succeeding, kind of. Plumbing stack in my studio. And you know how you know this is a studio? It's because of all the crap on the shelving behind me. That is the hallmark of a professional studio operation. I'm telling you, it is. Okay, we're at the Zeds. That's good news. Compliance testing, oh my lord. I wonder if I'm the first person in the history of the world to sit and watch the entire credit sequence for Minecraft. I wonder if they update this for every version of Minecraft. I wonder if you can just play these credits from somewhere in the UI. I wonder if you can speed up the scrolling of these credits. So many questions. I don't dare touch the keyboard or else I'm going to miss out on something. Sooner or later there's going to be like a bonus scene. There's got to be some kind of reward. Pardon me, some kind of reward for sitting through all this. Stale ginger ale. That's from last night. Just a couple of mouthfuls. I suspect my daughter's going to come down and talk to me. I hear her moving around. Development partner, partner of disbelief. I joke. I don't know what disbelief does though. Grew. I'm not making fun of you, Gru Robinson, but so going back to Zork Infocom days, if you wandered around in the dark, you were eaten by a Gru. So I'm sure Mr. Gru Robinson has heard that before. Development partner Skybox. Surely we must be coming to the end of this. Ilya Solinishkin, Ivan Lemelyanov, something like that. Yager and Jaeger. Mateus Depra Guderges. My goodness. So many names I don't know how to pronounce properly. In the world, it shames me. Tiago. That's a cool name. Thomas Legeroux Drevillon. I don't feel like there's been very many French names in this long list. Couple in here, Lorient. Development partner, Red Lens. What if I fell asleep? For real. I feel like I could. Maybe I'll just spin my chair. Swivel my chair. I can't actually spin it. I don't have room to do that right now, but... This is the longest credit sequence in the history of video games. It's gotta be. Got to be. And I will have to cut it out. Development partner virtuosity. I'm hoping these development partners are alphabetical, in which case we're coming to the end of it finally. What else could there be? Good Lord. plumbers, custodians, fluffers. Hopefully that's not a thing. There's some cool names in there that I totally missed taking a run at. Kinda too late. Alright. Produce alumni. Oh, here we go. Marcus. I don't know if that's the right way to pronounce his name, but anyway, Marcus that made the original. He's done alright for himself. I assume he spends his time doing whatever the hell he wants now. Matt Booty. Deirdre Quarnstrom. Deirdre. This is alumni. This could be a long list too. Hopefully they just focus on the bigwigs and not, here's everyone who has ever done playtesting on Minecraft, because be here for a week. If my daughter comes in this direction, I'll let her have a cameo if she wants. I'll warn her, and you'll get to see me warning her. It'll be great. It'll be fun. So much fun. There's another French name, Charbonneau. Pradnesh Patil. I am running out of things to blather on about. Aravindan Arumugam. I'm sure I'm butchering that. Sorry, Aravindan. It's a cool name. Everyone who has ever done any programming on Minecraft. Again, I feel like this list could be hundreds and hundreds of people long. And it might be. Oh, well, we're in the J's. I guess that's, 40% of the way through the alphabet. Subramani Ramanathan. Ooh, there's a name that I don't know how to pronounce. Not the Thomas part. Juim Bretier. I don't know if it's a soft G or a hard G. Bretier. Guim Bretier. Cool. Vignesh. Good name. Elliot Hippoplatymus Segal. Ryan Scavolis Hitchman. Hippoplatymus, sorry. Former architects, former Bedrock developers. Oh, Lord. Just hit an hour. This is awesome. So it's not really my plan for the evening. Now this is just, what do they call that? Where you're just doing something for the hell of it to see how it ends. Punishing myself. Some kind of curiosity. What do they call that? Morbid curiosity. Just morbid curiosity. Oh man, anytime now, Minecraft, anytime. If we get to former business development partners, I might have to quit this. Maybe I walk away for 5 minutes and see what happens. Come back. I wonder why they credit at such length people that are no longer involved. I mean, I can see giving a shout out to the original developer and the people that were there at the beginning, but obviously this isn't quite the beginning. You know what I mean? Like, once Marcus started to make some money at this and started forming a company and hiring people, then, you know, it would have grown a bit, but it wouldn't have immediately become a 500 person enterprise, which is where we're at here, crediting everyone that was involved and has left the company or the series of companies. Oh my god, come on. Visual effects, technical artists, all of these former people who were involved. Alumni, as they say. Artists. This could be massive, but we're already halfway through the alphabet, so probably not. Artists as opposed to graphic artists? What? Motion graphics, additional graphics, lead graphics, sound. Please let this come to an end. I should really rearrange this room. And that's where I've come to. Thinking about rearranging my room while watching the credits of Minecraft. If you get to this point, if you're watching this video and you've just heard me talk about rearranging my room, put a comment in the video and say something like, I agree, this is one of the saddest videos ever published on YouTube. And I will give you a thumbs up. And probably a favorite. I'll tell you what, if you're the 10th person to put a comment like that after this video, I'll send you something. We'll get in touch off or out of band from YouTube, and I'll figure out something I can send you as a reward for punishing yourself and actually watching this video. So yeah, the 10th person to say something along the lines of that you agree this is one of the saddest videos, or maybe the most pathetic video ever placed on YouTube, I will send you something. A lot of crap sitting around here. I don't know if I'll send you crap. That seems a little bit unnecessarily cruel. I have a lot of things here, not all of which is crap. I'll think of something. Although I think that's highly unlikely to ever come up, so I'm not exactly laying out a huge risk of having to send somebody something here. But I will. If that happens, if that comes to pass, I'll figure something out. I've got an old jar of, or bottle, I guess, of, it's very dusty. Let me just dust this off a little bit on my casual pants. I've got a very old bottle here of, just get this oriented properly, of India ink from, you probably can't read that, I don't think it focuses, of India ink made in Holland, Apeldoorn, 30 milliliters. I haven't opened this in years and years. I don't know if this is, oh, okay, no, it sounds like it's still liquid. I don't know if that ever dries up. Oh, I can see bubbles in there now that I shook it. Okay, Minecraft credits. Could come to an end anytime. I got a pencil sharpener, an old pencil sharpener. Oh, I forgot about that one. It's actually a pretty good sharpener. It's one of these ones. Probably full. Oh, it's empty. No shavings. I mostly use mechanical pencils these days when I use pencils. I don't even know what that's doing there. Oh, hey, here's a nice one. The Tick figurine. Spoon! I don't think I want to give up my Tick figurine. Ooh, I've got some compact flash cards here. It's sitting here doing nothing for years and years. How are we doing on the credits? Head of social media. Are these still alumni? I've got a 64 megabyte compact flash. Ooh, this is... Oh, I didn't know. I forgot I had such large ones. Wow. That's the smallest compact flash card I still have. I've got two of these. 128 meg compact flash. I've got a 256 megabyte compact flash, and the crown jewel of my compact flash card collection, which I'm dropping on almost on the floor. It is a SanDisk Ultra 2 512 megabyte card. Drool over that, if you will. It's kind of hilarious now that you can get even terabyte micro SD cards. Although I don't have one. I think the biggest I have is a 256 gigabyte micro SD, which is actually sitting right here. So tiny. Can't read that, can you? Yeah, this camera, it's a webcam that I use for this. Doesn't focus in on close-up things. Oh my god. Minecraft, what are you doing to me here? This file's going to be so huge, I don't know if it's even going to load into my video editing program. This might be bad news. Is this still alumni? I'm showing off all the things that I have laying around here. I wasn't even watching. I've got some screwdrivers of different sizes. That's a small-ish Phillips. I've got some even tinier ones. These are meant for more like working on phones and things. There's a Torx, a little tiny Torx, and a little teeny weeny Phillips. And I've got I think they call these spudging tools to crack open cases and things. That one's pretty beat up actually. Then I've got this, which is kind of like a guitar pick. I mean, you could use it as a guitar pick. It's a big fat one though. It's got a little bit of a pointier on the corners. Again, to help you get into cases of phones and I suppose laptops and things these days as well. Ooh, I've got my Xbox controller that I use a lot. This is wired. Well, can it be wireless? I'm not even sure. Anyway, look at that beauty, hey? Beauty! That's a right beauty, that is. The cable comes off, and it has a battery compartment. So, oh, it is a wireless controller. Wireless controller for Xbox One. I don't actually use it that way. I don't have an Xbox One for starters. I wonder if I could hook this to my computer with Bluetooth. Probably. Presumably. Hello from Seattle. Hello. Hello to Seattle. That's funny. And then I've got my knockoff, which I use as much or more. This is a PDP Xbox clone controller. It's for wired controller for Xbox One. It's really actually very good. No complaints. I use it a lot. I use it as much or more than my actual Xbox controller. I've got one. The real Xbox is connected to my Mr. FPGA system, and the PDP Xbox knockoff controller is on my computer. Even my morbid curiosity is running out. Holy cow. This is nuts. Development Partner BBI. So we're now going to go through every development programmer alumni. I don't know if I can take this. It's going to become an endurance contest. Hour and 12 minutes with 15 minutes of playtime. Ugh, what a pain in the ass. Red lens. Okay, well, if it's alphabetical, at least we're almost at the end. I think it is. Thank God. Front of house. Are you kidding me? What does that even mean? Receptionist? Product owner? I have no idea. I might have missed some context here. Front of house. Is that for the Minecraft theater? That's what it sounds like. If this is still alumni, I'm absolutely shocked. Oh, it is too. Wow. Like, why would you do this? Tony Harlick is never going to sit through this looking for his name. An hour of credits to get his name? Like, there's no chance. If I'm wrong, Tony, reach out to me, man. I'll apologize to your face. Well, not to your face unless you happen to be in my town. Then we could go for coffee or something. I'll buy you a sandwich. I'm going to go back to swinging my chair. How far can I swing? That's about it in that direction. And that is it in this direction. I should do my videos from this angle, except it's really hard to look at the screen. Lionbridge alumni. Who cares? Katarzina. That's an interesting name. Back to the interesting names. It's the only way I can entertain myself. Oh, here's a Greek-Polish name. Look at that. Papadopoulos Gajda? I don't know how to pronounce Polish words. I think I covered that already. Wouldn't mind learning. That'd be kind of neat. So there was formerly someone of Greek-Polish heritage that worked on Minecraft. That is vital information that I'm just so grateful that I had a chance to learn it. Oh, are we? Here we are. Here we are. Here's the Easter egg. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things that you didn't do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the bow lines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Well, it feels like a bit of taking the piss after someone sitting for an hour watching the credits. Do the credits start over again? Do I have to do something here? What is going to happen? Is this dirt texture going to scroll upwards slowly forever and ever? No, fade to black, thankfully.